Director James Comey in some hot water, meeting face-to-face with Secret Service officials last evening.
Thanks to his now deleted social media post that read, quote, cool shell formation on the beach that spells out 8647, raising red flags to officials, as it should, as the number 86 is a common call sign used for murder or to get rid of someone, while the number 47, of course, is seen as signifying Trump.
Congressman Rick Crawford serves as chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, and he joins us now. So, Mr. Chairman, are you buying James Comey's claim that he just had no idea what this meant? He just thought it was a neat picture, and he was going to put it on his webpage.
Not at all. No, that's ridiculous, and he shouldn't be selling it. It's insane that somebody that was in the position that he was in, an FBI director, whatever his political leanings are now, he was an FBI director, and you think the American people are going to buy that you just happened on this random shell formation and had no idea what that might mean? Give me a break. This guy is like, an eighth grader in the back of the classroom with the behavioral problem, jumping up and down, waving his hand, saying, hey, don't forget about me. I'm still here. It's just ridiculous.
Is it that, or is he signaling something? I mean, listen, first of all, we have a cabinet member who had his own father assassinated, his uncle assassinated. We have a sitting president who's had 2 attempts on his life by Democrats, by the way. I'm not buying all this, stuff that it's some foreign country. Those were Democrats. Comey, a Democrat, somebody who has actively tried to take down the president with the fake Russia collusion case. What are going to be the consequences for this? Because something has to happen.
Sure. So the first thing we know is that obviously there was a referral made to the Secret Service. That's appropriate anytime there's a threat against the president, and they're taking the appropriate action. Keep in mind that the Secret Service comes under the jurisdiction of DHS, which is Secretary Noem's lane, but there may also be criminal proceedings under FBI Director and Pam Bondi. So there needs to be a whole federal law enforcement approach to this. So we're seeing that already underway. The other issue is, as you mentioned, some of the history of Comey. Russiagate was one of those. But think back to 2017 in June of that year when there was an assassination attempt against Steve Scalise and many others on a baseball field of Republicans. After 8 years, we just got that report from the FBI, that investigation, and he was a part of that. Even though it was the Comey culture, it was McCabe that engaged in the cover-up primarily, but he was responsible for establishing that culture, and so Comey has his fingerprints on an awful lot of bad things. And keep in mind that what prompted this shooter in the case of the 2017 shooting at the Republican baseball practice was political rhetoric. It was this inciting to violence that he had been listening to Bernie Sanders. And so a guy like Comey, when you've already seen 2 assassination attempts against President Trump, and he comes out and then this innocuous, oh, look what I just happened on here on the beach on my morning stroll on the beach. That's not a dog whistle. That's a bullhorn for some people.
I couldn't agree more. Well, Congressman Rick Crawford, we really appreciate you joining us today, and we'll follow up on what's happening. All of us want to see consequences. We know that there certainly would be if it was a Republican, if it was reversed. So we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much.